Okay, hello and welcome in everyone. My name's Sugi Yamagawa, and today on VTubing my slow life hobbies in my 30s, we're back to the go board once again. I've got the win and loss counter up here. I have onlinego.com up, and we're gonna be playing some more Go today, and hopefully I get some wins. I don't know if I'll get wins or not, but yeah. So, really, nothing really all that special. So a bit of a quick aside of my Go journey so far. I've mostly been playing against AI opponents for, let's see, last 3 months. So I felt like I've done some good grinding against AI opponents, especially last time. I really picked up on when was the best time to do cuts. Well, how to respond to cuts. So, ooh, jeepers creepers. Okay, well, let's just click this play human button and see what we get. Okay, so they're going to be searching for a game. And yeah. So, this is also kind of nerve-wracking. I haven't actually... So, I've done very little online playing against human opponents in like any sort of game. So this is kind of... I'm a little bit nervous, but we'll see if it finds a game. If it doesn't, we'll give it 2 minutes. We'll give it 2 minutes. If it doesn't find a game, I'll do a warm-up match against an AI. And we'll try again. Or maybe I could even open, because right now I'm searching for an opponent rank of 26k to 20k, which based off what I understand my rank to be right now, I'm definitely closer. Let's see, I think I'm around 21k based off earlier matches I've had. So should be fine in this bracket, this skill level, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, so that's 1 minute 30 seconds. So we'll give it 30 more seconds, and if not, well, we'll be back. We'll do a match and then against an AI, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so funny enough, there's actually like 2 reasons we're doing this tonight. Reason 1 is this is something easy for me to do logistically, because most of the stuff I do is very logistically challenging. And that is our 2 minutes up. So we'll cancel search. We'll hit play computer now. Jeepers creepers. I don't get lots of, because I want to do intermediate. I want to do something that's somewhat challenging. So let's see here. Time handicap. Let's see. I think we'll do, well, nah, we'll do 5. I'll probably get my teeth kicked in. And then my color will be black. So we'll do an 18k AI, and I'll have a 5-stone handicap. Wait, what? Max amount of time? Wait. Uncle App? Oh, come on, buddy. I don't want to face a harder AI. And yes, the max time of the acceptable range allowed by this bot. Max time is out. Oh, so, okay. So I need to change the maximum time that the game can be. So we'll change, which, yeah, we don't need, actually, we don't even need an hour. We need like 45 minutes. Handicap, Does it like that? Does it... Wait. Ah! Are you winning? So I actually don't even have a game just yet. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Because apparently you have to... The bot I wish to fight right now does not like it if the game's too long, I think. Let's see, okay, we'll say max time of 45 minutes. Does it like that? It doesn't... Is out of the acceptable range. Wow. How... Okay, so we'll just... I'll knock it down to 25, and if not... That doesn't work. We're playing another bot. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day, Mr. Spock. So far, and yeah, that bot does not like that. Okay, fine. Actually, you know what? Let's see. I'll be adventurous. We'll see if we can pick up a human opponent. We'll spend a minute on this, and because funny enough, there was actually one. Fantastic today. Oh, okay, great, good to hear. Honestly, so far today, I have not cut myself on any more pieces of metals. So that's my highlight for today. Is no new metal cuts on my hands, because I cut myself on Friday and then I cut myself on Monday, and it was like, ooh, I don't want to have 3 days of getting cuts on my hands. Well, 3 days in essential a row, work day a row, and that's a minute. Okay, so I now have to play a different bot. I don't want to do because other bots are strong. Okay, so we'll go up in rank, go to custom settings, and I'm going to give my... It must be a beer break. I guess someone out there is having a beer break. It's not me, not yet. I do have some beers, but I will not allow myself to have a beer until... Oh, wait a second. What?
Game started.
Oh. Okay, so it was just real slow. Okay. So, here we are. We're back at our familiar board of something that could be described as fun. Ooh. Interesting. I have not seen the AI do many Ooh. Oh, this is a different form of bot, definitely. Oh. Ooh, okay. Okay. So the question is, do I respond or do I not? And okay. So they're gonna respond a little bit there. Okay. Then I can do that. Then I can do that. Okay. Ooh. They don't want me to get too adventurous with them, which is fine. Because, well... Ooh. I'll get a little bit adventurous myself. Ooh, okay. So, if I play into the cross diagonal, it's bad. But if I stay in my diagonal, I'm usually good. And now we have a line going. Which, honestly, I'm pretty okay with a line at this point, because having this line here pretty much established... Because I've got a pretty good chunk of territory behind me right now. And if this line just falls all the way down, then that's good for me. Granted, they'll probably try to do an invasion, but we'll see how that goes. So up here in this area, I have this line of 3 stones. That's putting a lot of pressure on that stone, but now that stone's linked up to all those and makes them a little bit stronger. Okay. So okay, yeah, this is the better way to pressure that stone. And then I can do that. That makes it harder for them to pressure that stone. And then also with like this shape, it kind of gives me like an eye in the center. So if I'm being cautious, yeah, we'll play the caution route. So, let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's see what happens. See what happens. 'Cause it's one stone by itself, challenging multiple other stones. So, do that number, and now they do this. Now, in response to that, I really wanted to go here, because the reason I wanted to go this way is when I make this, when this line plays out, I hit this stone. So they come out, and then I can kind of get a little bit ahead of them. And then, let's see, how do I wish to push this? There's the conservative, and then there's the non-conservative. I'll be conservative on this play. So, yeah, that's giving me that guy a lot of trouble. Now, I gotta worry about these stones up here, whether or not I can make them alive or not. And while it's possible, honestly, I'm gonna play it out. I'm gonna play it out. Ooh. Okay, those stones are dead in the water. So I want to put a little bit of pressure out here. And I'm going to stick with my strategy of putting pressure out there. Because I want to have a little bit of territory. Out in this area. Right now I have a corner and a side of the board. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so the question here is, yep, that's what I was thinking. Then that makes a nice little pocket for me. Then wait for their next play. Now I feel a lot more comfortable cutting their line here, because that stone plays into those and links them up. Now this guy, I will pressure his stones on this line, because as I build this line out behind me, that stone's not... Ooh, that seems like a reasonably good play. for protecting this guy, which I want to do. I want to protect my stone. So there. If I play here, either way I play into that, it makes it hard for me to... Okay. So, the stones they have down here, they will lose. Granted, I think at this point I'm just getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. Because these stones... Yep. So what I can do here is place that. Oh, they're going to take this little guy. We're going to defend them. And then we're going to take their stones. Let's see, they got 7 captures to my 6. Now, what I want to do is come... Are you winning? Funny enough, maybe. Is this wise? Their defense would be easy there. A lot of these defense... Well... Now my question is how do I wish... Because... I could hit estimate score. Okay, so... So, actually, funny enough, by estimate score, I'm winning. Oh, can I just, like, undo that? Or do I have to play? Oh, back to board. Okay, separate option. So, I'm winning by 45. My options are, I could try doing some manner of invasion to them. Or they can try to invade me, which that's their choice. They tried to invade me, which... I think is funny. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I screwed up. So I can do that. Now, I want to hem them in. Turn the Muggins thing on. Ah! Stop doing this. Stop cutting me like this. Damn it, I need to... Well, they just pulled off an invasion. Nope, nope. Putting a stop. Putting a stop. Putting a stop. No. Damn it, that's why. 420 alert. You take care of your 420. That's the thing, I feel like I keep getting baited into that, and I don't want to be... Stop feeling like I'm getting baited into that. And the problem is... Ooh, what's my estimate score with that? White by 23! Oh, okay, so that invasion literally just killed me, because I'm not smart. I just don't see myself invading the center shape. I cannot... I should have been a little bit more aggressive down here and took some more... tried to take more territory, but... Oh, I really don't want to... Problem is I don't want to play stones at this point, because I know if I play stones...
Pass.
White thinks they can just keep playing stones here. Go for it. Nerd. Granted, this just means I lose more points, but... So, right now... These three aren't hooked up, but now they are. And... can keep...
Pass. Remove the dead stem. White win.
Well, move made unpleasant. Please tell my admin or just say so here in chat. Oh gosh, I wish you guys wouldn't be so difficult. Is what I wish. I mean, granted, it was a close game against a 15k AI, which I suppose technically is good. Ugh. But I'm not going to rematch you. So we'll go back to play. Ooh. Let's see if we can find a human player, because... Which, actually, what do I want to do? You know what? I think Mr. Spock said it best. I think it's time for a beer break. Even though I should be incentivizing myself with beer, but hey. Oh, I got myself good old Magic Beans coffee stout. You know what? This is also just gives me something to do while wait for opponent, because it'd be nice if we could find an opponent or two, because that was kind of like the theme for today. Now, granted, I actually had gosh, when was it? There was an earlier time I was playing Go on here, and I accidentally selected human, and yeah, I was just like super nervous, because it was just like, wait a second. I wasn't intending to find a human opponent. I was wanting to find an AI opponent. But hey, we just got another loss, so more lessons. Graham, I'm kind of surprised that AI actually did behave a lot how I would expect the AI to behave. Sometimes when I'm playing against some of the Go AIs, they have a sponginess to them. Like, they behave in certain ways, but then they change on you. Granted, in my case, usually what happens is the difficulty on the AI goes up, which can be a frustrating experience when you're trying to learn this game. And so you're doing this game and you're trying to learn the game, and you're like, okay, I'm playing against an AI that's like 20k level, and you play against the AI and the AI just destroys you, and you're like, man, I thought I was doing pretty alright at 20k. And then you see at the end of the match that the bot's at 18k, and it's like, boy, maybe they're self-aware. I think the AI is meant to be like adaptive, to where if you challenge the AI enough, it ramps up, with the goal of playing against the AI.
Game started.
Oh. Okay. Cool. We got a game. Oh wow. So, we're against a human opponent. So, I'm not sure what... I'm very interested in seeing how they behave. Oh, they're at 25k. Ah. Ah. Okay. I wonder if they will line me. Oh, okay. I'm okay with lines. Okay. Do I mirror or just pursue the line? Actually, no. We're gonna do that. Okay. Then I'm gonna do that. That's gonna reinforce that. And I feel like this is a pretty strong shape. So, let's see here. Okay. Actually, wait, do I want to comb? Will we ladder? I don't think we will ladder. They might punish me. Okay, okay. So, they're now trying to punish me. My stone's there. And they did punish me. Wow, wait, they were rated 25k? I thought they would be a bit easier than this. Oh, dearie. Well, this got interesting. Ooh, boy. Granted, these are definitely not AI moves. I guess I was just stupid with that. How do I wish to... I don't know. I don't know if they'll try to line. Problem is I've got 2 stones in a not great position. If we line, I suppose that's actually to my benefit. Okay. Just cheat. Use AI to make your moves. Nah. I don't like... Oh, okay. I mean, I'm kind of okay with some of what we got going on. But... let's see. Okay. Huh. Ooh, okay. So now they're gonna... let's see. Do I want to go here? Defend those. I'm in my back territory, but they might try... Okay. Honestly... I'm gonna favor caution over anything else. Ooh, wait a second. That might... Ooh! Oh, that might have been a spicy play there. And they might have been able to break through that. Oh. Okay, okay. So right now... and now here comes the invasion. I want to keep them from heading towards me. But Do I try to back attack? I kind of want to. I want to make him a little bit weak, but Hmm. I want to maintain the line because hmm. Not gonna give me an easy in. Yeah, I figured. Because I feel like if I go here, or even here, how would they how would, oh, because if they respawn there, I'm kind of foobarred because I can only go down here. That's not a very, it's not very good to pressure. So what I think I'll do is I'll just build myself a little shape. To do I want to get away from them or challenge them? How do they wish to challenge me? How do they wish to challenge me? I don't wish to challenge them directly. Because chances are that will end up terrible for me. But I don't know. I'm interested in seeing how this plays out. Because they are... Technically I have advantage in that, but I don't like it. Because right now they have a little bit of territory. I have a little bit of territory. Do I want to pressure them? They pressure me. This is actually really interesting of a shape. Granted, this allows me to tie into these guys here, so. Which I think they see that. But, trick 'em. Oh, I'm not good enough at this for that, Mr. Spock. Heavens no. But there we go. Ooh, okay, okay. So my stones here are in a very precarious state. Because basically what I gotta do now is I gotta build eyes for these guys. If I wish to keep these guys alive. That's... of the singular most importance. I may... oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Granted, I do like the fact that I can... tell that they're human. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, I do not like what's happening to those stones. Okay. Now... sad thing is... it's very easy for them to push in. They're probably like, this guy's got no idea what he's doing. Oh, they're like, oh, we gotta shut that down. Gotta ultra shut that down. But now we're reaching the end of that line. And my job at the end of this line is keeping these guys alive. And I wish I could have went where that stone just went. Ooh. Oh. It's one move and I lose stone. Damn. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. But that's just too challenging. Could I? Yeah, I could put one stone there too. That'd give me some options. However, ooh, that may not have been good. Probably should have went to P14 there. Oh. They're really wanting to put the pressure on me. But what I want to do... what you want to do... gosh, I probably should not be singing ABBA right now. Now's not the time for singing ABBA, Sugi. Oh, I don't like that. You psycho... damn it. Okay, well, I did not see how vulnerable those stones were, so I lost massively. Why I feel like... okay... I might have a little thing here. I might have a little thing here. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, boy. But yeah, I got a little thing. So I at least... So white's pressuring this. I almost don't... Shoot! It might Comey there. I don't want to do a Comey there. That's probably not the smartest move, Sugi, but honest, well, are they gonna link? I think they will link. Yes. Wait a second. No. No. It's too easy for them to defend against that. As far as you... Ah! I wish I could put... If I place here, then they link, and then there's no taking all that out. I don't have any way of keeping that singular stone alive. Granted, I would love to dream of taking that chunk out, but I will say this human opponent's better than me. Because there's no way for me to carve out eyes up here. Because funny enough, I've got this top formation here. Basically this top formation's Dunzo. This middle formation is kind of like in that, who knows how it could go. I don't know. I got a little bit of territory down in here.
Pass.
You know what? I accept the pass.
Remove the dead stones.
White win? Remove accepted stones. Yeah.
Game resumed.
Wait, what?
You have won.
Oh! I thought they beat me. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Blunder moves? Interesting. Okay. Well, here we go, guys. Granted, I felt like they were... The thing is, they were... Ooh. Okay, so... You guys kind of can't see this, actually. Oh gosh, I made more blunders, though. Let me... Let me get a snip. Here, because... kind of want to talk about it. And... Oh, wait, that just... It just freezes the screen. Grab that, and then just copy the clipboard. Let's get this. How did I grab these? Paint? I think has been my traditional route. Then. Oh wait, oh yeah, it's also been. Don't save. Let me go to. It might be in pictures. Screenshots. Yes. Let me grab this guy. Whoa! Didn't. Oh, completely blew that up. One moment. I'll try to grab that again. Because it's actually the summary of... So what I'm going to do... We just open it up here. Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh, wait. Whoa. That's weird. My window capture working? Hey, wait a second. Window capture is working. But it's not capturing my... Weird. Oh, man. It's not capturing my blunders. My thing. Okay, fine. Be that way. If I can't do it through that route, there is the OBS route. Which picture? Screenshots. Find my screenshot. Open. There you are. But yeah. So here's kind of like what I had going on. So very evenly matched as far as moves, which I like. Because I had 10 excellent moves, White had 10 excellent moves. I had 6 greats to their 5, 2 good to their 4, and then inaccuracy, I had 20 to the 23. However, though, I had a lot more blunder moves. I feel like my opponent was skilled, but also, like, skilled in the way in which they, like, actually do... So you can actually just do go puzzles, where you're given a formation on the board and then you have to figure out how to address it. But yeah, so he seemed like the type of person who did those types of matches. I'm not gonna... Let's see. There's a rematch option. I'm gonna undo that. I don't want to play like different people. Actually, did that help my ranking or anything? Oh gosh. 1 win versus weaker opponents. 1 win versus stronger opponents. Ah. Okay. What is my ranking? Because my ranking's question mark. I don't know. Actually, that would actually be real fun, is like if we play enough games to actually get a rank. I would like that. That would be... I'll consider that the top goal for today. Like, if I can do well enough to now have rank, that'll be good. Well, at least I earned this beer. Yeah, I find it weird that White resigned. In the face of my terrible Go playing. because I have a really bad habit of leaning into lines, and I feel like, honestly, my opinion on lines is like lines are mediocre go. Sure, there's times where it works, but most of the time it's typically not a thing that works. Actually, I have thoughts. Thoughts are about tea. I should probably get some tea going. But yeah, I'm just such a... I just don't know how to feel about lines. I just don't know. And it was also kind of like almost reassuring that they didn't try to use like the... Because there's actually like a chat window on this thing. So, it was really interesting that they actually decided to not chat. So I would be very nervous if I ended up getting into a game with someone and they all of a sudden were just like chatting with me. I'd be like, oh no, a socialite, one of my bigger weaknesses. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, honestly wasn't expecting a win. It was looking dicey. It was looking very dicey, but so we at least pulled off a win today. So we got a win against a human. Hopefully we can find more humans to play against. I have a bell. Okay, so we'll just clear that notification out. Oh yeah. Just another wonderful day.
Game started.
Oh! Oh, I'm white this time. Different. Okay. Clashing Quincy. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. So they already know what they want to do. And they're... Oh, snap. They're aggressive. They're very aggressive. Oh, okay. This is very interesting because they're just being very aggressive in their playing. I'm just like, it's... Wait. This is someone who's done I don't know. I actually don't know if this is someone who's done a fair bit of Go or just a little bit of Go. It can go either way. Oh. They're doing a pattern. Interesting. So they're... Yep. That's what I was expecting as far as their This is different. Like, how do I wish to respond? Because this is now their first aggression. Was I too soft on that? Might have been too soft on that. 160. Okay. 164. So, in the face of pressure, I wanna... I don't know. I'm pretty defensive. And I don't know if that's one of my weaknesses in this game. Actually, I know that's one of my weaknesses. It's probably the reason why I like lines. Probably the reason why I like lines. Yeah. So... I like how they're thinking, though. I wonder how they'll think of that. That's what they think of that. Okay. Okay. That is a fine. That is a fine. That's okie dokie, artichoke. So they've made a little bit of an inroad, but I still have a good little bit of defense. I'm not being pressured super hard, which is kind of nice. Granted, speaking of pressure, okay, can I counter cuts on this? Because that doesn't put pressure on his stones. If I were to move here, that puts pressure on his stones. I think that's also very weak on my part. Yeah, that's the weakness of that. They might go at C17? No. No, they're not doing C17. Oh, what do I want to do? How do I wish to respond? I go B17. 2 moves, I take 2 stones. In which he gets to place 2 more stones. Would he try to cut me off? I'll go that route. Probably not the best route, but it is a route. Granted. Okay. That probably should have done better then. So if I try to pressure in, should have. Oh dearie. That might have been suboptimal. Question. Damn it, the question is whether or not I can save a group of stones or not. I play too many linked plays. And granted, I do like the diversity that that like an AI would not do this formation. Like, they would not do this in any way whatsoever. But a human will totally do it. And honestly, I'm kind of fine with this little merry-go-round. As for how it will play out, I have no idea. I have concerns about my upper corner here. And granted, speaking of concerns about my upper corner, I want to make sure I strengthen all that. I want to make sure at least so one fun thing I can do is I can place there, and that puts a little pressure on those stones and kind of helps provide a little bit of support for those stones. So I'll go that route. Those stones are 2 liberties. Got 2 liberties there. I'll have to really think about what his next move is here. Okay. So he's killing these stones. Just auto. I have no way to save him. Man, this is where I wish I could see like 2 stones ahead. I can only see past their next move, so if they're gonna kill those, I might as well make sure what I have happening past them is reasonably secure. So if I do that move, they have to play at B. I wish I could see multiple moves ahead. And I can't. I have no... Oh. But this is where in your shapes in this game, you can unravel. And... Granted, I'm also a little nervous that my opponent's unranked. Like, feel reasonably good about the ups and sides. It's just I'll have to figure out how to defend against what they're doing. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, so they now decided to do an invasion. Now I can... How hard do I wish to wall? I don't know. I don't know. But supposedly he had to lose 100 games of Go to learn like optimal. Ooh. How do I wish to handle that? Because there's this way, passive, defensive, passive, defensive, reinforcing, or a little bit combative and a little bit pressuring. Or I could do that. That's my safest move. I don't know, let's be aggressive. Let's learn. I think he might go for N17 though, so we'll see what they do. Granted, if they go for N17, that stone's at 1 liberty. N17. So my stone's at 1 liberty. I go there for 2. Now I've got two options. That increases the number of liberties. Then I'm going to be really curious to see if he takes Q. Nope. Did not take Q, which was interesting. He chose to back invade there. That was a distraction. So for that play, I'm going to respond with that. Because that was one of my insights from when I was getting cut. Well, getting cut to bits. Was as long as I play at the same diagonal, I'm usually good. Okay, so he's putting ultra pressure on this one stone. I do that. That stone saved. Now this stone is under a lot of pressure. Will you reinforce or abandon? Or attack? I want to see how he responds to that. Because if it was me, I would do H5. I want to see if he does H5. Oh, good evening, Dad's old shop. How are you? You having fun in your war? Staying reasonably... Ooh, he took H5. Okay. So... be really easy to pressure that. I'd rather pressure him. But yeah, I hope... Well, actually, wait a second. So I think you're probably 2 USDA zones behind me. I don't know. Spring is like an absolute full swing around here. And do I take the bait? I'm taking the bait. I want to be a little bit aggressive here. But yeah, spring's in absolute full swing around here. I've got like the dogwoods around here are blooming. I've got all sorts of things are really coming in. I'm place there. I actually put pressure on those guys. If I place there, that strengthens that guy. I want to strengthen that guy. This guy's been making some really interesting plays. Like, they're making me think, but it's also like, huh. Okay, well, that's certainly a way to do things. I'm good. The recent dev updates have made the game busted. Replayed Bomber Tag and lost. This new war has some patches, but the next Go Hard War for me will be at next update. Ah. Okay. Wowie. Interesting plays from my opponent. But assuming no other shenanigans, I'll actually get a chance to make our captured stones more even. But, oh yeah, I saw your post today about wanting to get back into the shop. So yeah, they just destroyed all our airfields and we couldn't field heavy bombers and they're the only equipment that matters in the current meta. Oh no. The only thing that matters in the current meta. Actually. Ooh. Oh no, I could have done better with that play. Oh, I could have went one down with that play. That going one down would have been a bit better, but yep. But Granted, that's a 5-stone formation. That'll be a bit. It will be a wee bit challenging to challenge. But I think it's doables. I don't know. I like the fact that they're actually thinking ahead of time with stuff, but we're getting over a busy hump. Ah, ooh. They played into there. What do I wish to do? What do I wish to do? Honestly, let's just even up the captured stones. So we're 4 to 4. So we're now 4 to 4 on captured stones on this match. Granted, I'm actually really enjoying this from the perspective of it's interesting. Like, this is fairly legitimately interesting. Honestly, we'll go up. Hello, the Nando. And how are the games going against humans? So this one's going very interestingly, as you can tell by the placement of stones, but yeah, this is actually kind of what I'm finding to be one of the more funner aspects of playing against humans is humans definitely have peculiarness to them. I go into there, it'd be too easy for them to link up anything special, but I can at least do a little bit of make my shape a little bit better there. Make their shape a little bit worse. Which seems to be and it's an aspect of Go I'm trying to really wrap my mind around is like, okay, what constitutes good shape and what constitutes bad shape? And right now, I still very deeply in the figure it out trenches. Granted, the interesting thing, I really feel like my opponent this round is also in those trenches there with me, and we're now just like, how do we play this game again? But that's actually made this like really fun. It's been very interesting. And I also do like the fact that they'll sometimes do long pauses. Because then, like, well, it gives me time to sip tea. Okay, ooh. So you want to do that thingamajigger? Honestly, I'll just respond like that. Granted, I should figure out some new way to harass this guy, though. That seems like a good way to harass that guy. Buys me time. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to lose S12? S12. But I'm okay with that. Yeah. Because, yeah. Just very easy for him to reinforce his shapes. But I can also just kind of put him in the... Like, hey, you're in the corner now. Stay in your corner. And yeah, I do want to see... It would be fun to figure out some way I could just kind of open up some shenanigans on them. Because you know it's fun when you get to open up shenanigans on someone. Depending on how things in this lower corner go, things might go badly for them. Honestly, me ruining their day is kind of... I feel like it's a 50-50 down there. Playing versus humans is way... It's a lot more interesting. It certainly is a lot more interesting. To play against a human opponent because, well, I mean, people are people. Like, they'll do peculiar things. Sort of like how I peculiarly like lines. Which is also, well, so my loss was against an AI opponent, and I'm still very deeply unsure how I feel about lines. And I'm also very unsure how this game will go. Because I got a decent bit of territory in this down area. I think I'm doing pretty okay there, but... Man, like, both me and my human opponent are in precarious positions with some of these shapes. Because it's like the longer I look at these shapes, I'm like... Granted, I know this upper left-hand corner, that's just gonna probably be Foobarred. Do I want to jut out or go back behind? Or Link? Link... I'm too damn defensive. Humans game a bunch of turns ahead. CPU doesn't try to play 4 rounds in future mind games. I don't know if I'm good enough to play round 4 in future in future Go mind games. I wish I was. Man, it would be fun. But I'm definitely not at that point. I kind of just play. I just play and have fun. I could play to win, but if playing to win's not fun, then why play to win? You know. I'd rather enjoy the game versus get like gamer sweaty over like, oh, I gotta win this game, I gotta crush my opponent, and this, that, and the other thing. Will you auto defend? You will probably auto defend that. That you would. I'll remind you that that exists. And they're gonna remind me that you can go back in the corner like that, and you can do an invasion, and you can ruin someone's day. Tired of that happening, but... Granted, funny enough, they actually played into my provoking. Granted, I do really would. Do I respond? Do I dignify them with a response? I've been eaten alive on corners before, so I'm gonna be very... I'm going very defensive with R17 there. It almost feels stereotypically safe. Granted, I don't know. I also have some inspiration. I'm kind of eyeing this little bit of collection of stones here. Not seeing how you're gonna make 2 eyes out of that, but hey, best of luck, buddy. I want to see if you will defend that. Let's just see if you'll defend that. Stones are 4 and 5 Scrubblord's prayer before you beat me skillfully, but it's not fun to play that way. 5. If it was fun to play, you would only care about winning. Gary, we'll see if we call me. I'm really interested if they will call me. He didn't call me. Interesting. Totally thought they would do that. Okay, so they want to ultra pressure me in that corner. As for me, I saw a way to unravel them a little bit. So I'm gonna unravel them a little bit. May not be the best Go player, but at least am a Go player. That was actually reasonably bit fun. I want to make sure I hold on to those ambitions, and as I turn my attention south. Now, funny enough, it's really easy for them to reinforce that line down there. Alexa, play under. Good play, good play. We'll do that number for now. Ba 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 ba. And sorry, just realized I was watching with Matt. Oh, so wait. So you missed any chat? Huh, okay. So I want to keep that one stone from linking up with anybody. Oh wait, that stone's still able to link up with fellers. Well, I've got 2 options to do my links, so and I'm reasonably confident with my shape there. I was 20 minutes behind. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeepers creepers. How do I wish to potentially play Ruin the Day? I want to take those 3. For some reason, these 3 stones really stand out to me. But pressuring them is going to be challenging. But we'll see what they do. It's very easy for them to strengthen and reinforce those stones, so. I may have been playing a stone into the oblivion, but we'll see how that stone plays. Ooh, nah. Oh. Here's. Oh, that's. Damn it! I need to keep that from doing that. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's gonna be okay. If I play there, they play there. It's very easy for them to strengthen and reinforce a lot of the stuff they have going on. It's very easy for them to do takesies there. Now, ideally, I would have had positions. Interesting. Man. I feel like I'm closer to learning things. which is equal part. If I play there, we're down to 1 Liberty. Shucks, that's a lot more vulnerable than I thought it was. Losing J17 there was really bad for me. So... ah, man, I am gonna lose. Ugh. Man, I just wish I could force him to... I don't know. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. J17 debacle. Ugh. Oh, jeepers creepers. Yep. Can I go up and around? For pressure? No, it would be too easy. It's way too easy for them to save that. It's way too easy and puts me in way too vulnerable of a position. Yeah. I don't know. Overall, I'm kind of sort of happy with how this has turned out. Granted, I have somehow saved that stone. Here's shenanigans. I wanted to put some pressure into there, but could I theoretically kill this? So if I play at C5, I want to see how they respond. Because I think A6 is their best move. Well, okay, I did not see that happening. I thought that was a lot stronger than that. Oh, dear. Because then they play into that, and then they reinforce. Because diamond shapes are one of those shapes I'm like... technically strong, but I don't know. Okay, so... all this is vulnerable. I guess I have to go for broke. It's probably... oh god, oh gosh. I gave them the... what? They want to undo, but... oh gosh. Oh gosh. Never seen that before. Apparently they want to do an undo, but it just procs so quick that... like, I'm willing to give it to them. I'm willing to give it to them, but, so... if I place there, that's way too... I don't know. I've never seen undo spam low elo go mysterious beast. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that was. They're beaming? I don't know. I don't know. Well, that little side adventure. I'm also nervous now, man. All that. They They want to they keep wanting to undo that, but the way, like, I'm sorry. If the reject, accept. I don't know. I keep trying to click it, and I'm not sure if I can get it to accept it. Okay, this has been... Well, I tried to pressure a thing, and that failed massively. Oh, dearie. Because the thing is I'm kind of in a position to where I'm like... I'm not really saying much to go for, honestly. I'll pass. So you just want to take... Dude, look, I'm sorry, buddy. I can't... I would love... I don't mind giving you the benefit of a... of a redo, but... Okay. Like, honestly, I'm willing to accept the L. Just because I'm tired of the... Please accept my... Please accept my... my desire to undo a move. It's like... Granted, it's weird that it just... So apparently Black made lots of good moves, and I made lots of bad moves. So let's go to... Yeah, because... So basically, me losing this upper corner was basically the beginning of the end. Granted, I still have no idea to... I still have no idea how... Well, gosh, what's the words? I need words. I don't really understand how, like, analyze mode works. Granted, maybe a separate time we'll spend time with analyze mode, but... Okay. I'm gonna go back to play. I'm gonna go back to play. I am really scared now. Just because of how wild that undo request thing was. But, oh well. So... That's another loss in the loss column. Now, I'm definitely down for going some more, but before that, I gotta go to the bathroom. So, I'll be back here in a few. Okay, I'm back. So funny enough thing is I looked at my Elo thingy. Apparently it's saying that I actually technically won that one, which is weird to me because I'm like, no, I clearly lost that. So weird. And also, Nando, I'm glad you like the Japanese Goblin. I like the Japanese Goblin. The off vocal version of that song was the original BGM for my channel, so that's kind of why I have it as the BRB screen. Also, I'm just a massive Toho fan, so I've got my second beer to sort of nourish your opponent lost because he lacks manners. I really don't know. Ooh. 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 Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. Yeah. Let's see. Can I grab that? Yeah. So, fun, interesting thing. I just noticed. If I peel this away, no, you guys can't see it. It's just a hair. Well, it's actually behind the It's actually behind the win-loss counter. So, for my play human, I get to play against 22k to 16k. It actually went up, which is both like, huh, neat, but also, oh no, this is terrifying. The ranks of my opponents are going higher. Which is interesting because it's like, man, I felt like very deeply unsure of myself these last two these human played games, and it's like, wait, is this the human experience here? Just being like constantly unsure of yourself as you try to best your fellow man? Is this what it is this what it's like to be in in fighting against humans? Well, playing against humans. The other humans are also unsure of themselves, yes. Well, I think being unsure of yourself is like a deeply human thing. Like, it's really hard. I mean, that's honestly kind of one of the reasons why we have standards and policies and all these and rules. It's to give us things that we know if we can interact within the boundaries of, we can be sure. But which is one of the nice things about Go being a perfect information game, but with Go being a perfect information game, it's fun because the people who are playing it are imperfect. Because theoretically, every game of Go could have like an optimal way for it to be played every single time, and that would be so boring. As the song goes, we're only human after all. Oh man, I feel like I constantly feel like how deeply human I am in the fact that I have imperfections, but also like, I suppose like life has also just been about learning to accept yourself despite those feelings. Because it's like, man, I want to do these things. I want to do these other things. I want my projects to turn out better, but also just those imperfections are like, okay, next time I go into this project, I want to make that particular part of the project better. I feel very human because I have to have to sleep instead of keep playing. Well, if you need to go to sleep, Nando, go to sleep. I am always 100% on team take care of yourself. Because there's a lot of people in this fun streaming sphere that don't really do a good job of taking care of themselves. And at the end of the day, the best thing that you can do for yourself as a person, as a human. Just take care of yourself, because then when you take care of yourself, you're also able to be there for the other people in your life who matters. Oh, I can still stay for a few more bits. Barber early tomorrow. Nice. Oh man, I like it when I go. So I actually cut my own hair for the most part, but it is really nice when I go to the barber and I actually get someone else to cut my hair for me. It always feels real nice. It feels like, ooh, I get to give this person money, and then they get to take care of my hair for me. Ooh, that's very nice, because I actually got, the Red Cross was actually giving out coupons for getting haircuts at some like big chain hair care place. Well, Dad's Old Shop, I get very simple haircuts. Mostly because, one, I have no idea what I really wish to do with my hair. I just wish to like look trim and not as wild as my soul would say would lead to betray me. All my friends are balding. I'm the only one with hair, so I have to keep it fabulous. Nice. Nice. I actually do have a little bit of that receding hairline. Granted, it's so far it's just been thinning on my part, which is perfectly acceptable. As far as I'm concerned, because that was pretty much the case for my dad as he aged. Is his hair thinned as he aged. And then my grandpa was also, his hair also thinned and managed to keep the better part of it up until his 80s. So who knows how much hair I'll have like 2 decades, 3 decades from now. Actually, wait a second. 3 decades out, I might be questioning if I'll still be alive then. Well, I'll be 66 then. Fairly likely. But I truly living if I reach 66 years old. Or I could be truly living carefully. That's it. That's the ticket. Like, live a little, but don't throw your life away. We all have people who are important to us and who wish to see us at the next family gathering. And also there's just people we enjoy spending our time with. And it has been over 6 minutes, so I'm going to cancel the search. And I'm going to open up the ranking a little bit. I'm going to open myself to some weaker opponents simply because just to kind of open myself to like more players. Now, granted, I still don't have a ranking for myself. Granted, I was actually hoping to play get like at least 4 or 5 matches. Granted, when I play against the AI, I play very quickly, and that's probably one of the sadly we can't queue into each. Oh, okay, cool. And it looks like I am on Team Black. But okay, great. So we've got some go. Not me. What do I wish to do? What do I wish to do? How do I wish to respond? There's so many ways. Granted, they're playing very standard, I guess. I don't know. But I wish to play a little bit aggressively myself. Granted, it's kind of funny. It seems very much like we're just like, okay, you have that side of the board. Okay, I have this side of the board. So, I can either go in from the back or from the side. How do I wish? Go for the basic defensive play. Seems to be something I do too much. Seems to be something I do too much, is going for the standard defensive play. But that is the play I wish to do. Ooh. How? Oh gosh. Do I want to bring it out from this direction? Or do I... If they cut me, it's going to be bad. If they go for the cut, which they did, because that's bad. Because I could extend out. And then they just have to place one stone and they're golden. I guess in my sense of the world, I place those 3 stones weekly. Granted, I suppose not everyone is a believer in lines. Granted, in this case, I'm actually behind on the line. But, ooh. I'll have to rest, but good luck on the go. You get yourself a good rest, Nando. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm still not sure how the best what the best moves are, but hey. If you were going against humans. Well, I'm deeply nervous, so we'll see how it actually goes. Granted, I do like the fact that they typically play off center. I feel like there's a great bit of go wisdom there. Nope. Well, actually, wait. I'll probably be shredded. I have the littlest most confidence in myself. We'll do that. Wait, are they gonna line? A 4-stone line. It's a 5-stone line. We're at 6 stones. They want to line. Up to Disney World. You saw I was thinking about that. Actually, I'll make you, like, remember that. And remember they did. I think if I play this out, I lose. Actually, wait, which way does it go? Play there, I lose them. Man. Wish there was an easy... Well, actually, wait a second. No, because then it's easy to reinforce. Then I just have to accept it. That's what it comes down to. What do I don't know. Might as well just accept that You want that little bit of territory, you can have that little bit of territory. Wait, can I pressure that? No, it's unwise to do so, because then they'll be good after a little while. Don't know why they did that. Yo, that buys me time. No. Oh. That sequence of shapes is a sequence of shapes I need to learn. Am I just repeating history now? To an extent, yes. How are you going to take care of that? Are you going to do B14? Because if they B14, we get a Comey. Oh, they didn't want to Comey me. Granted, I want to do a Comey there, though. Because I want to do that. Man, I mean, I wish to reinforce or threaten. Because I feel like if I threaten, I've been bad. Probably overextending myself. Let's see. They got a higher level of attack on that. Do I wanna respond? I wanna have a little bit of territory there. I don't want that to get cut up. Now, if they cut into this, I'm a little bit more okay with that. See, because it's easy to... Well, actually, how will they... Actually, no, I should have went... Yeah, I should have went, though. Because now these stones are all... I gotta make sure I have territory behind them. Because otherwise, that will be in a very isolated position. Ooh. They have one place. Are they gonna take me out? They're gonna take me out. But then they play that. Ah. So what I was hoping to do is gain an eye. But I lost it. Ooh, actually, wait, that's actually a reasonably good shape. Ah. Just let them know I haven't forgot about that. Seriously. Actually, attack versus defense. Oh, because if I play there, then they play into that. They link everything up. Let's force them. I hate. I tried to be a sneaky sneak and failed miserably. But this is a certain particular bit of fun. It's frustrating fun at times, but well, actually, well, no, it's I don't know. I rob them of more liberties if I do that. But would it be possible for me to bring my... The thing is I have, like, no sense for thinking of, like, 10 steps ahead. Granted, I forget how the... Honestly, if they want to comey me. That's fine. That is always bad. Edge is always bad. Like that. I'll do that. So they reinforce behind theirs. I don't want that line coming any further into my territory back here. So. But they still wish to try regardless. Actually, wait a second. But they're going to play into that. You know what? Like, aspects of this are reasonably fun. And they're actually 20k, so. So they're actually of a decent rank. Do I want to... We'll see what they do there. question is can I invade the backline there? And the answer is no. Would be nice to make some inroads here, but granted, I also just like the idea of forcing them to be defensive. Wait, what? Why? uh... I'm not like next level good at this game, but it feels deeply reassuring to be able to give a human player some trouble. Granted, this game is nearing its end. Because I am starting to run. Good times, good times. And the Comey begins. So they wish to unravel me a little bit. Are they gonna go defensive? Because if I go there, I'm playing into their hand. Oh, snap. Oh, well, yeah, that will happen. Oh. Seifu. Man, I wish I could win. Then that's all linked. Yep. It's like, man, dude, you've killed me. Whoa. Oh yeah, because we have Comey rules that don't let us have back and forth Comeys. You're not letting me have my Comey fight, man. You're not. I can't just play into that. I could play there. But there's... Man. The fact that some of these people can make these really small shapes and be effective against me, I have to be very defensive, use a lot of stones. My stone efficiency is garbage. And that is definitely something I want to get better at. I want to get better stone efficiency. Oh. What? Wait. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Pass. Remove the dead stones.
That was crushing. That was deeply crushing. 32 points to 161. Oh.
White wins.
Jeez, and I didn't even stand a chance on that match. So, man, one of these days I need to like do some review, but at the beginning of today I considered myself around 21k. Oh wait. Granted, they made a lot more excellent moves. Whereas I made a lot more mistakes. More they literally made a whole lot better, higher quality moves. Oh my gosh. Granted, I do like how my moves generally overall resemble a bell distribution. With most of I'm pretty sure my excellent moves are, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll actually get like the stuff that lets me do the AI reviews and I can review a game. I kind of just wish I could have my biggest complaint about this website. Opponent ranked. Actually, where is my elo? Oh, hey, look, there's a loss in there. Good. One loss versus stronger opponents. Does this mean it's gonna calculate an elo for me? But I don't have an elo yet. Still trying to figure out where I am at. Okay. Oh wait, it says my rank's 21. I don't consider myself 21. But yeah, we'll try to get one more game going. And that'll be it for today. But so far the site agrees with me on where my ranking is, which is good. I like that. One of the things I wish I could do against the lower ranked AIs is consistently crush their face in. Because the thing is, because if I can consistently... Oh. And I'm black. I'm going first. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go for something different. I tend to prefer these corners over here. And supposedly they're the same rank as I am. Exciting. How aggressive do I wish to be? I don't want to be aggressive. I just want to play, learn, grow. Actually, you know what? Let's just invert that. Granted, I have like no sense for being aggressive. Actually, so you should do something about that. Be aggressive. Oh. Seems like you're mirroring. Let's just go for the... Okay, and we'll go for the edge. Now, I am also an individual who does not know how to line. I think lining is... Yeah. Why did I do that? Because a big aspect of stone efficiency is being able to have these offsets and still have them work for you. Granted, I do kind of like this pseudo ladder we have going there. No. Okay, wait. If I place the stone, your stone's one stone away. And it reinforces my defense. It's both offensive and defensive. Because it strengthens the two stones below it, by linking up with them, but also puts a tremendous amount of pressure on that stone. So I think that might have been a misplay from them. Because they didn't read the cut direction. And I'll take I'll take the pause I'm getting right now as a sign that they're currently thinking about their next play, which is like, yay, I'm making people think. I have very low levels of confidence. That's also another aspect of wishing to get like easy wins against easy opponents. Is it built? It can build. Ooh, okay. So, if I line up this way, I link up with my line up there. However, though, he wants to take that line. He takes it next turn. Yep. Do I have a chance? Do I have a chance? Now this is one of those things where it's like, it's dicey, man. It's very dicey. So we'll take 2 moves. Why did I do that? That was too easy, the pressure. Should I have went the other way? Hold your horses. Ooh. This is unnecessarily exciting. Okay, well, I hope to do things that... Wait. No, if I place in there, it's bad. Man, I wish I... And that's the thing, like, I have no good sense for being aggressive. I get shredded. Oh, dearie. If I do that, I'm forced into defense. It's too easy, though. They would have to really blunder for that. I have a problem, and my problem's with lines. My name's Sugi Yamagawa. Ugh. I almost feel like he's like, you know what? I'm tired of this nonsense over here. And it's like, you know what? Fair. I would just want to try being aggressive. Forced to defend, question mark? Wait. No, I get forced to defend. Question mark. Granted, we do have Comey available, so... And of course, they're not going to go for it. And that's what... Yeah. I don't know. One of these days. Honestly, I wonder how these people feel about playing against me as a Go player. I wonder if they're just like, man, this guy sucks. He just does lines all day. Does lines of stones. But I But there's aspects of that I like, but why did he make that play? Why did why did they make that play? Why did they make that down play like that? Why? Why would it have been possible for me to take that? That's the only thing I can think of. What allows me to defend the territory I have the best? Because that's my biggest concern now. They've clearly have done this before. If I line this way, it's easy for me to defend. It's easy for me to defend. But you know what? They like lines. They like lines. Because their stones are so much more linked up. Problem is, granted, I will say this, like, human players are interesting. Because that line's pretty strong. If I build out, will I be good? Or do I just want to down pressure, or do I want to... Horizontals. Horizontals are really bad for them. They don't like what I'm doing. But cutting into that... They have to make their next play. They have to make another play. And then they can defend that stone. See what they do. I misread it! Oh! Ah! Why do I feel like I'm the only one who makes mistakes like that? Damn it! It's just using a crap ton of stones. Does that even defend that? Doesn't even defend that! Let's see if we can rescue this boy. Boy's rescued. One place done. Yeah. Stones on the inside, donezo. So I've got a little bit of territory there. They have a little bit of territory there. An invasion's my... So. Links by 2. So that's down to... Wait, no! Ah! I'm terrible at this game. Man. Oh, wait. Why? Am I so bad at Go? Yeah, I'm just terrible. Like, deeply terrible at this game. Spam undo, no. No. I can't spam undo. I'm not that type of player. I'm not gonna be a player who spams undo. But I'm also a player who deeply is unsure of himself, though. And... I can't Comey any of that. Yep.
Pass. Remove the dead stones.
Oh.
White wins.
Man. Part of me really wishes I could keep my wits about me. Granted, White actually made a lot. Granted, supposedly I actually made I made 19 excellent moves this game. 19 excellent moves. But White made 25. So, and also my blunder count's real low. Also our stone count's real low. But, like, looking at how few stones they're using to defend territory is like... It is so deeply frustrating. So deeply frustrating. Granted, at some point I was doing pretty good at this point, and then White was overtaking me here. White's kind of killing, and then here, and this gentleman, well, I actually don't know who it is. They're actually, yeah, but do they have a homestead? Man. That's old chop, thank you for that. You can be just just be some person sitting in a... Actually, I am gonna mark the thing. I gotta mark the thing. But I am gonna complete that thought. Don't always complete my thoughts, but you can be good at something in accordance to how much stuff you choose to devote yourself to. And time for... I'm gonna have a non-alcoholic beer. But I am gonna complete the thought I said I was gonna complete. And that's... My single-handedly biggest issue as a human being is I see too many shiny things, and I wish to hold all the shiny things, and I now have my hands full to the brim of shiny things, and I cannot hold all the shiny things. The shiny things being like things you do, things you choose to spend your time on. But yeah, I spend way too much time on shiny things. Now, okay. So but basically once we aligned there, that was bad. Okay. And then it was pretty much at this point, it was White's game, which was fine. Ooh, actually, wait, there was a slight dip. There was a dip. Which I suppose there could have been a way to save this. If I actually built that shape out a little bit better, but play some Go in person, it'll help a lot. I actually have a Go board. I mean, I'm sure I could definitely do some Go in person, but Go is definitely probably going to be the most difficult thing I commit myself to. Just because of... Oh boy, it is. It is a game. It's a fun game. I mean, I still have fun doing this. It's just a big matter of actually being good at it. Now, granted, with my record in this game being like this is probably the part that frustrates me the most because, well, I would love to just... I would truly love to just take an AI, wrap my little hands around its little neck, and just absolutely squeeze the life out of it consistently. And then graduate to the big leagues, get my face kicked in, and then be like, okay, cheese doesn't work at all levels. What? You got this? Not any frame data? Not even any frame data to manipulate. Oh gosh, that's a different type of gamer, man. I am... how do I put this? I am easily not that type of gamer. There is definitely a point in time in my life where I could have become that type of gamer, but the thing is, you know what? I'd rather be better at cooking than video games, man. I'll just be real honest. It's better to be... I'd rather be good at cooking than video games. Granted, Go is technically a board game, but... And also, like, talking about games, being good at them and things. Like, in my neighborhood, as a young lad, I was the best Yu-Gi-Oh player in the neighborhood. And this was like when I was like in like early middle school, what have you. And since I was the best player in the neighborhood, I thought I had a chance at actual like big kid Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I went to a tournament. Absolutely got destroyed, like knocked out round one. Tried a few more tournaments. I won round one of the tournament one time. And I was like, okay. I can be big fish in small pond, but I cannot be little fish in big pond. I ended up in gaming with top 5%ers. I know the pain of knowing you could be better if you had the Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing about being an adult is you don't have all the time in the world to devote to the game stuff. Actually. But hey, according to this fancy dancy chart, I'm actually 50-50. And I'm at 23k. So it actually thinks I'm at 23k. Wait a second. 1 loss, 2 losses against stronger opponents. Okay. Yeah, I still don't understand why Cash and Quincy did the resignation, but holy smokes! Like, so the most ranked, so most of the Go players are around 12.5k. It's too real low. Oh man, like. But here's the thing: I'd rather be an adult. I'd rather be a reasonably mature adult who takes reasonably good care of himself, has a reasonable amount of fun with life, than be like super ultra good at some video game online that only counts for online cred. Like, online stuff should just be fun. Just fun. No stress. And I mean, that's the thing. I don't really stress out about this. It's just like, I wish the AIs were a more consistent punching bag, because I feel like I could kind of dial in some strategies, because when you're consistently when you hit the punching bag and it shifts in ways that are predictable and you learn how to like really manipulate it, you get a sense of the feedback. Whereas if the punching bag zags when you expect it to zig, it makes it much harder to make information based off that feedback. We built different. If I was rich, I'd straight goblin. Honestly, I really don't mind working, because working gives you a level of structure to your life and teaches you that money is a resource to be managed, like in any other resource management game. Now, I will say this, after today, I have definitely and deeply learned that my resource efficiency is hot garbage. Like, I need to be better with my stone efficiency, and probably, honestly, it's time to really make an effort of getting away from lines. Like, that first line I made was pretty alright, but I need to be a little bit more careful about my lines. Which, like, at the end of the day is good feedback. I mean, that's the thing about most human players, is that they won't suddenly shift their behavior. So, I definitely think at this point I have a good idea of a direction I want to go in, which going back to something said much later in the stream when I think Nando was here, was like, if I see a particular flaw in a project, like I could, like, say maybe I didn't get like an angle too well, or maybe I have a little bit of gapping in between my boards, etc. I can look at that, see that as a thing to be improved upon, and keep an eye out for it in the next project. And today, I think I have a good direction to go in as far as like my improving at this game. So, whether or not I will actually have the time to actually grind out some Go, but I will at least have, I do want to at least have figure out how to get better at certain things before the next Go stream. So essentially what I'm doing right now is I'm using, and I mean, that's also the reason why I stream Go is it's part because I like Go. I like playing Go, and I also want to get better at it. So I'm basically forcing myself to get better because otherwise, because like the thing is, Go is fun, but it's so much more comfortable to curl up on the couch with a good book. And I'm a guy who loves reading, so this is me putting myself in the position to get better at a thing I wish to get better at. And unfortunately, that is the whole reason why I'm a VTuber. Because I didn't see myself getting much better at the things I wanted to get at unless I put myself in the position to where that's the only choice I have. I gotta go crazy to get better. Well, yes, but also, like, doing a thing and to have shortcomings and then realize the shortcomings of your doing is how you not fall into insanity. Because, for those who don't know, the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Doing something, looking at the results and being like, okay, this didn't work out, but I can change some things up and maybe we can make a positive direction happen here. So yeah, I will say that and I feel like that's also like rewarding in the doing of a thing. Like, if you can do a thing and realize what you have to do in order to improve at it versus just being like, just because one thing that really has gotten wowzers. That cat is... Okay, well, I guess I'm checking up on a cat after a stream, because there's a cat just screaming in my driveway. But that really scared me. Crazy meaning like obsessive, non-specific strategy. Yeah. Well, I think it's easy to look at something. If you can look at the field before you like a map, realize where you fall within that territory, and see the path forward in the direction to do, and all you have to do is like put the time in and the effort to basically actually chart that path between where you're at and where you want to go, that's still a good place to be in. Versus being trapped in a hole and not knowing where the next bullet that's coming for you is coming from. So I'm actually really concerned about this cat, so I'm gonna end my rambling on self-improvement now, and I would like to say thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you're at, and hopefully I'll see you all next one. Okay, bye-bye.